Oh, that's a picture of her. That's probably from the 80s. When I found her, she was looking up at the sky with her eyes open.
Dwayne Matthews describes one of the last times he saw his mom, Barbara. The 71-year-old God-fearing mother of three and grandmother died in his home on April 6th. The same place where she's now memorialized. Matthews, like any son in his situation, is mourning the loss of his mother. But unlike most, it's not just from her passing.
But have to trust that this is my mom.
Questions concerning her cremation that take Matthews back to J.T. Morrison's son, the Hopewell funeral home the family made arrangements with for their loved one.
This list of witnesses.
This is the contract he signed after deciding that he wanted to be present or a witness to his mom's cremation.
If you choose to, you want to witness, okay, on that line right here, print your name and your telephone number.
A family member recorded Matthews signing that part of the contract as it was being explained to him by funeral staff.
So this is the document that our technicians will contact you from.
For my own reasons, I wanted to view it. I wanted that closure.
Matthews said he expected that closure would come the week after he finalized arrangements. Then he received a call from the funeral home he thought to schedule the viewing of his mother's cremation.
But then he goes, yes, unfortunately, we cremated your mother yesterday and nobody called you. And I had nothing to do with that. Huh? I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean? We have a contract. I checked on the box. I'm supposed to be there. That's what I wanted. That was my closure. I know this can't bring her back, but we will offer you half of the crematory fees.
The crematory fee was $625, so Matthews says they offered just over $300 off his bill, or they donate it to his mom's favorite charity. He said they also offered to throw in a keychain with his mother's fingerprint.
So what I told them was, I'm going to pick up her remains. We're not going to talk about money anymore. You're not going to give me half of anything. And I want to note stating that this happened. We had a contract.
What he got was this letter from the funeral home that he says took them 45 minutes to draft. In it, they apologized that he was unable to witness the beginning of his mom's cremation.
45 minutes, I should have had a book. Not 2 lines. That's not stating you're sorry.
I think that it's very infrequent. I've not heard of many instances like this happening.
Randy Anderson would know that as a retired president of the National Funeral Directors Association.
It's irreversible, so you want to be sure that it's all done right the first time.
Anderson says while this was most likely an unfortunate oversight, one way to prevent it is for families to schedule arrangements the day they meet with facilities.
It can happen, and to avoid that, again, take all the precautions. We, put notes on the containers, have the paperwork in place, and have people checking behind other people.
Matthews filed a complaint with the Virginia Department of Health Professions, and an investigator has been assigned to the case. Why are you speaking out?
It's wrong. It's a memory. I can't get that back. Like I said, mistakes happen, but that wasn't respectable at all.
We reached out to J.T. Morrison's son. They sent us the following statement that reads in part, quote, "We express our sincere apologies to the Williams family. We understand that witnessing the start of their mother's cremation was important to them and deeply regret their expectations were not met. Despite our protocols that allow family members to witness their loved one's cremation, the timing of Mrs. Williams' cremation was was the result of human error. Since this occurrence, we have reviewed our internal procedures to ensure this does not occur again. Under the Freedom of Information Act, CBS 6 requested inspection reports on the business, but they were exempt. Laura French, CBS 6 News.